You've probably noticed it. Food feels more expensive, rent is higher, bills keep going up. And it feels like there's less money in your pocket every month. But then you hear inflation hasn't really changed, or in some cases, it's even gone down. So which one is right? Because if everything feels more expensive, something doesn't add up. And the answer isn't inflation is wrong, it's that it's not measuring how you actually spend your money. So here's how inflation actually works. It's based on something called basket of goods. Basically, a mix of things people spend money on, like food, rent, bills, energy. But also things people rarely buy, like cars, holidays, or even major home improvements. Then they track how prices change across all those things combined. Some prices go up, some stay the same, and some even go down. And when you average all of that together, you get the official inflation number. So in theory, it shows how prices are changing across everything, not just the things you actually notice. And that's where it stops matching how you actually spend your money. Because here's the problem. You don't spend your money across everything in that basket. Most of your money goes to a few key things: food, rent, bills, energy. The stuff you pay for all the time. But in the inflation figures, those are only a small part of the overall number. So if the price of something you rarely buy, like a new car, drops significantly, while at the same time food prices rise sharply, which one actually impacts you more? And that's the problem. The average treats both of these changes as equally important, even though one affects you every single week and the other might not affect you for years. So the overall number can stay low, even while your day-to-day costs are rising much faster. So while inflation might look stable on paper, your actually spending feels like it's going up. So while your weekly food shop has gone up, your bills keep rising. The official numbers are telling you that things haven't really changed, or at least not by much. And that's where the frustration comes from, because the things you're paying for every single week, food, rent, energy, are the things rising fastest. These aren't optional. You can't cut them out, you can't delay them, you have to pay for them. And when those costs go up, you feel it immediately. Every shop, every bill, every month. So even if the overall number looks stable, your reality feels very different. And then there's one thing most people don't think about. These inflation numbers don't just describe the economy, they shape how it's seen. Governments, central banks, markets, they all rely on them. Because when inflation looks low or stable, it sends a message that things are under control, that the system is working. But that number is built on an average across everything. So even if it looks calm on paper, it can feel very different in real life. And that's the gap most people feel, but don't fully understand. So the next time you see the inflation numbers, don't just look at the face value. Look inside the data. Find the things you actually spend money on, because that's the inflation rate that actually matters. Don't just look at the average, because inflation measures the average, but you don't live in the average. So when politicians tell you that inflation has gone down or that everything is stabilizing, remember, they're only telling you about the average. Governments will always paint a pretty picture, but in reality, your day-to-day expenses have gone up. This is the global reality. Don't forget to subscribe for more analysis like this.